here with Chris Bergeron, head coach of the Miami Redhawks. Miami drops a 6-4 decision today, the second day of a back-to-back with Bowling Green. Coach, you've talked about it several times in the last few games, having opportunities going into the third period with the lead and needing to be able to close that out. You were there today. What did you see? What needs to be different? And kind of what was your take of that, looking at that last 20 minutes?
From tonight, a lot needs to be different from the last 20 minutes. It was poor. We did not play well at all in the third period. Started from the first shift, and that's our top guys out there and ends up in our net. And we just couldn't right the ship, like we did. Their energy, their momentum, they made more plays than we did. And then we even, had a 5-minute penalty or 5-minute power play, to kind of finish the game out. And we couldn't even generate, good chances. So a little bit of the same old story in terms of going in the third with a lead and not being able to close it out. But tonight's third period was pretty poor from our perspective.
It seemed like the game changed pretty quickly in the second period. You're on a power play, leading 3-1. They get the break coming out of the box, and then the second goal to kind of follow it up and really kind of swing in there.
Yeah, I've seen things like that happen in this building before, and we made just a really, really poor play with the puck at the end of the power play. All we need to do is, pass the puck to the open man, and we tried to force something that wasn't there, which is something we've struggled with. And it ends up in our net, and then we couldn't stop the momentum. And ultimately, as the period went on, our power play did get us a goal, and it's 4-3 going in the third. So everything was fine. But the momentum shifts and handling those is something that is difficult at times. And tonight we showed that, we're not ready to handle them. We're not capable of handling them. A little bit of both. We need to handle them better.
Did get off to the quick start, a goal 35 seconds in or so. What did you see from Chase Greasock with the 2 goals in the first period?
Well, I saw a shooter. That's what we saw. He's a guy that we know can shoot and score, and he did that tonight.
Any similarities or differences kind of looking at last night and tonight? Last night, 2-2 tie. This one felt a little more wide open and kind of chances both ways.
It was a little more wide open, Tim, but what I found was similar is 2 pretty evenly matched teams. I mean, that's what it seemed like, I like the fact that we scored 4 goals. I'm disgusted with the fact that we gave up 5 and then the empty netter. That's just, I really was hoping we would be defending at a higher level than we are right now. And that comes back to me, and we'll have to fix it. But that's what I was thinking on the bench. It's 2 pretty evenly matched teams and 2 hard fought games.
Talk about the play of Red Savage a little bit. Talented freshman. He got his first college point last night, and then credited for a couple assists tonight. Yeah,
he's a good player. I mean, we knew that coming in. And, we had him with 2 pretty good players in Matt Berry and Greasock tonight, and he's going to be just fine. I'm glad he got on the score sheet because I know he wanted to. Even though I think his game is based on more than just that. But Red's a guy that we think is going to be part of the solution around here. We're looking forward to watching him grow as a player.
What have you learned about your team so far? And as you get ready, you have a weekend off and then going into NCHC play. What do you still need to learn in this next couple of weeks to get ready for Omaha?
We need to learn how to defend better. We need to learn how to manage games, and we need to learn how to close out games. The message to them going in the third period tonight was the only way you can teach experience is to live through it. We've lived through it a bunch going into the third period with the lead, and we didn't show it tonight. Unfortunately, we showed that we're pretty green there still, and we don't know how to win games. But that's what I'm hoping. We go back to work when it comes to defending, and I'm also hoping, Tim, that we get healthy, because some guys need to come out of the lineup and watch, and the only way we can do that is if we've got healthy bodies.
Off this weekend, and then at home Omaha November 5th and 6th, NCHC play coming up next. Coach, appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Tim. Appreciate it.